The secret to stopping procrastination. The younger version of me was never able to finish or do some sort of hard task. I'd always delay or just end up not even doing it at all. Like back in high school, I would never study. My grades would suffer. My parents would get angry. It was rough. Like I never knew what I had to do to just be productive and kill my monkey mind. My mind would always wander in other places in school about the video game I was playing, about the girl I had a crush on, about what me and my friends are going to do for lunchtime. I could never focus, and I never understood what I have to do to be able to focus. I just lacked the education. It wasn't until I turned 20, 21, 22 where I started to learn more about self-improvement, and I started to watch a bunch of videos about how to be productive, how to kill your monkey mind, how to actually get work done. But the truth is, most of these videos, what they taught me, half of this shit was just pointless. Yeah, it motivated me to just keep on learning and keep trying to figure out what to actually do to become the person I want to become. But all of these videos I was watching back in the day about how to be productive, oh, wake up at this time, here's your perfect morning routine, it was the biggest load of shit. They just never got straight to the point, and it honestly didn't benefit me as much as I wanted it to. In this video, I'm going to share with you the lessons and learnings, what honestly helped me so much more to make me become a productive person, to make me tick the boxes and get and do what I say I want to do, get tasks done and make progress to fulfilling my masculine purpose. I hope this video can motivate and inspire you. First off, why should you listen to me? Well, my name is Adrian. I've been training in the gym for 6+ years. I've experienced what it's like to procrastinate all day and not get any work done. It feels purposeful for me to help others strive for improvement in all areas of self-development. Finally, I'm proud of the progress I've made in my journey, and I feel like sharing it with you will only help accelerate your very own progress. Quick plug, I'm currently doing one-on-one coaching calls. These calls are designed to help young men improve their confidence through tailored self-improvement strategies, specifically focuses on identifying your current challenges, setting actionable goals, and providing practical advice to boost your self-confidence. The link's in the description for those of you who are interested. Finally, make sure to subscribe to this channel to get these full-length educational guides more often on your homepage, instead of the shitty clickbait entertainment videos you watch every night, which leave you feeling like, why the hell would I waste my time watching that? Subscribe to this channel, just purely educational content. My promise to you, at the end of this video, you will learn about how I managed to improve my productivity and how you can follow the exact guidelines and protocols yourself. Ultimately, you'll become equipped with the education needed to implement these learnings in your own life. So there's 3 parts of this video. 1, physical health. 2, deep work routine. And 3, journaling. Number 1, physical health. Testosterone is king. Younger Adrian had no idea, no education about what testosterone even was. Yeah, I've probably heard it a couple times, the phrase in a couple movies, oh, Superman has high testosterone and little shit like that. But younger me never spent time to actually educate myself and learn about how, important testosterone actually is for, a guy. It turns out testosterone is probably the most important thing you can take action on and improve to become more productive, to make you more motivated, to actually have a desire to smash your goals. Younger me was probably one of the lowest testosterone guys you'll ever meet. Younger Adrian's diet would consist of the most high ingredient processed crap, which my gut had no idea how to digest, which my hormones didn't really know how to respond to, because if you're eating a shitty diet, your body has no idea what the fuck it is. You'd think your health wouldn't respond well, wouldn't it? When I started seeing TikToks and videos from Hamza and Andrew Tate bragging and not shutting up about testosterone and how you have to increase it, the more I started to educate myself, the more I started to realize if I can try my best, if I can just spend the majority of my time trying to become healthier, you'd think my focus would improve because of it. Let's compare 2 guys. Let's compare a guy who doesn't sleep right, doesn't get his 8 hours of sleep, doesn't get sunlight, doesn't work out consistently, and says to himself, okay, I'm going to study for 8 hours because I'm productive, but doesn't do any of the right healthy habits. Compared to the other guy, the guy who understands health is wealth, the guy who understands the healthier I can be, the more I can focus on improving my sleep, the more I can improve in the gym, the more I can improve my diet, I'm probably going to be able to focus and be more productive than that high school nerd who says, oh, I study for 8 hours. I study till 2, 3 a.m. I'm a harder worker than you. I'm sure you know a couple of those guys in high school, because I remember from my experience, yeah, all the nerds in high school were exactly like that. And me back in high school, I didn't really understand much about health and testosterone. So I always just thought I was the dumb dude. I thought there's nothing I could do to be as smart as them because they were just born with better genetics than me. They're just smarter than me. They just have a higher IQ than me. It turns out, no. Frankly, you're not the dumbass, bro. You're actually just a sum of your habits. Your physical health and testosterone levels makes up like 80% of the puzzle of like why you can't focus in class, of why you just procrastinate all day, of why you just watch videos like this. Frankly, it's because you have low testosterone. I wish I could grab my younger version by the throat and tell him, bro, stop eating shit. Stop staying up till 2, 3 a.m. because that's ruining your sleep. That's making you feel like shit in class. That's the reason why you come home after school and you just can't do anything that requires your brain. Like you just can't like seem to be productive. It's why I half-assed my whole 12-year school journey, bro. Because of my habits, because of my testosterone, because of how unhealthy I was. It's also why I wasn't happy with like how I looked because the shit I was eating was making my skin bad. My gut didn't know how to respond to it. Me not prioritizing my sleep gave me like these bad eye bags. My hair wasn't as thick. I had fucking hair falling out, bro. In school, I remember one of my friends would just like, my hair would come out. It'd be like 10 pieces of like hair on my desk. That's how low my testosterone was. I had no confidence. Couldn't look at my friends in the eye. I couldn't even look my own teacher in the eye when they were talking to me. And I thought I was just born like this. Oh, I can't kill procrastination. There's nothing I can do about it. I was one low testosterone motherfucker. This should motivate you. This should, at the very least, motivate the fuck out of you because realize this is in your control. This is something you can improve on. This is like a score in a video game you can increase. And the higher it gets, the more motivation you're going to have, the better you're going to be able to focus, the less brain fog and like less anxious thoughts you're going to be having in your mind. Like, bro, the higher testosterone gets, the less you start to care about like whatever anyone else has to say about you. If I had low testosterone, I probably wouldn't be sitting here in this video today recording this. I'd care too much about like what others were to say. I'm too insecure. I'd get like anxious and like worry too much about other people's opinions. Testosterone is everything. And if you want to kill procrastination, and if it's something you're struggling with, like you want to be able to focus more with your work, with gym, with your uni studies, etc., say to yourself, I'm going to start trying to do whatever it takes to increase my testosterone because that plays the biggest part in making me a better person. Also, you're going to look like 100 times better. Like, bro, high testosterone, be able to build muscle twice as faster. Obviously, naturally. I'm not saying you may be a little bit uneducated and you think testosterone, the only way to increase it is by taking enhancements and stuff like that. No, it turns out you can actually do a whole lot of stuff naturally to increase it. Right now, you're probably only 10% of the version you're meant to actually be. There's so much more improvements you can make to improve in all other areas of life, including your focus. Go outside, get sunlight, as much sun exposure as you can, work out consistently, stop lying to yourself and stop skipping workouts, bro. Eat a healthy, whole filling food diet. Sleep your 8 hours, and that's really like 80% of the puzzle. Yeah, there's all this like 5% stuff like avoid plastics, reduce estrogen, get a water filter, all that extra stuff, which I'm on, but personally, I'm not going to talk about yet because you're probably not on that level. And it might seem like too daunting. Like it's a bit too much information. I'm going to be brutally honest. But the more you can just focus on the basics, the core fundamentals. Yes, it might sound boring, but it's just the boring work you have to do. And that's how you're going to change your life around. That's how you're going to improve your focus and like mental state. That's what it comes down to. That's how you increase it. Like when was the last time you went outside with your top off and get in like daylight sun exposure for like 20, 30 minutes? Oh, vitamin D boosts my testosterone, boosts my serotonin levels, makes me feel really happy. Yeah, no shit. So do it. You watch all these like educational videos and TikToks and it masturbates your brain and makes you feel like you're doing it. But are you actually? Did you go outside today with your top off? I don't give a fuck how cold it was. Did you get daylight exposure? Did you have a cold shower? Like you see all the videos have cold showers, it gives you this, it gives you this. Yeah, it does give you this, so do it. It does increase your test, like in the short term. Are you on no fap because fapping's making you feel like shit? Probably not. You probably fapped last night. You know what you have to do, so do it. Testosterone is king for killing procrastination. And if you can spend a period of time on trying to do whatever it takes to improve at it, improve on it, you're going to become Superman, bro. Take action. Number 2, deep work routine. Attack the dawn. The younger version of me would always cope and say, okay, I'm not going to record videos. I'm just going to push it later in the day because I need to go gym first, even though gym was like comforting to me. It didn't really require much like discipline for me to go to the gym because after a period of time, you start to like it. I'm going to be honest. I like getting a pump. I like how I look in the gym. I like how I feel in the gym. I like other people seeing my pump. Everything. I like the gym. It doesn't require discipline. So, Adrian, from literally last year, when I wanted to start recording videos, believe it or not, it took me around like 8 to 9 months to actually take action and record my first TikTok video. Why did it take so long? Because I didn't establish a deep work routine. I didn't make it the priority. I didn't attack the dawn and do it first thing in the morning. What I'd do was I'd wake up, well, first I'd wake up later than I wanted to because I'd be up all night scrolling on my phone, texting my friends in their group chat, like talking about the most pointless, brain dead shit and just sending in a bunch of memes from like high school. When you finish high school, you and your mates always love to send in memories. You have like these moments where you just send in a bunch of like memes in the chat from like high school, which like, yeah, it's fun every now and then, but like if you're doing that shit at like 12, 1 a.m., like, come on, bro. Value your time. If you're watching videos like this, you want to improve. Why are you doing that? Why was I doing that? Because 2 years ago, I was watching self-improvement videos like this, but I'd still indulge in so many bad habits and would never take action. So I wanted to start making videos, and I'd say to myself, like my thought process was, okay, let me do all the work first. Like, let me work at my job, my 9 to 5. Let me go gym first. Let me prepare my meals. Let me clean my room. Let me do all this fluff shit and just avoid the hardest task. I'll leave the hardest task till later in the day. I won't record videos till it's like 6, 7 p.m. because that's my free time, and I'll try to be productive in my free time. Did I record a video? No. Did I take action? No. What happened instead? Check the time. Oh, it's 7 p.m. I'm pretty tired, man. I might just relax, live a balanced life. I might just play video games tonight. I'll do it tomorrow. No one knows. There's no rush. It's all about me. There's no teacher saying I have to do this now. I can just procrastinate. I can be in La La Land and just worry about it tomorrow, right? What do you think happened? I was stuck in the same cycle for 8 months before I actually took action. It took me 8 months to learn about a deep work routine, to learn about, okay, I need to start getting healthier. I need to start prioritizing my sleep. I need to start doing this. I need to start doing that to become more likely, to increase my chances of taking action. Think of it as like a huge math equation. The more you start to improve your health, like I was talking about previously, the more you start to establish a deep work routine, you're increasing the percentage chance of you taking action, of you actually doing what's hard. So if you can say to yourself, I'm going to start attacking the dawn. I'm going to make, this is just an example, I'm going to make recording videos the priority. I'm going to start recording videos first thing in the morning because that's when my brain's its freshest. That's when I have the most energy. That's when I'm most passionate. That's when there's no distractions. That's when I'm going to record videos. I'm not going to let procrastination stop me. I'm going to have my phone in another room, turned off, get out of here. I'm going to make sure I'm in a fasted state, not eat anything, because when I eat, it makes me feel lethargic, gives me brain fog, just decreases my productivity and like ability to focus, right? Because when you eat, especially like high carbs, it like makes you yawn. Bro, do your work fasted. Do it first thing in the morning. That's a deep work routine. Oh, what's the perfect morning routine? What should I do to be productive? This is from all the fucking bullshit videos I used to watch. Brush your teeth at this time. Have a cold shower. Do your skincare routine. Go outside, get your morning sun. Do your morning mobility. Fucking load of shit. It's the biggest bullshit. Why do all that pointless crap? Because by the time you finish that 2 hour routine, do you really think you're then going to be able to do the hardest task, like record videos? Probably not. It's just a bunch of bullshit fluff, which all these influencers and YouTubers tell you to do. But in reality, yeah, it might improve your life a little bit, but you know it's not what you actually have to do. You know you have to record videos, so do that first. That's your fucking morning routine. Doing the essential task. That's when you're going to make the most progress in your life. Stop doing all this excess fluff bullshit. Read 20 pages of a book first. I'm not saying reading's bad, but start to change your priorities. Because I was stuck in this cycle. I was stuck in watching these videos and doing as much productive habits as I think was possible, and then trying to record videos. And Frankly, I couldn't record videos because I wasted so much of my brain power. That's the reason why I procrastinate all day, because all of my daily thoughts were worrying about like other things instead of the main thing. So say to yourself, I want to develop a good deep work routine. I'm going to attack the dawn. I'm going to clean my environment. I'm going to make sure there's no distractions. I'm going to piss off my phone. I'm going to make sure everything's laid out where it's supposed to be. I'm going to make sure my water bottle's filled up right next to me so I don't have to go downstairs. I don't have to keep interrupting myself. I'm going to take a shit before I work. If there's one thing you have to do in the morning, all right, take your morning shit, take your piss so you don't have to keep going in and out. I'm going to make sure my environment is set up for success. No distractions, decrease the chances of me losing focus, and just kill off procrastination. That's how you succeed. That's how you stop procrastinating. That's how you force yourself to do what you have to do. Because most people just lack accountability. When you're in high school, you have the teachers constantly on your ass saying, if you don't do this, you have a detention. Okay, so I'm pretty inclined to do it. Right? You were a little bitch in high school. You always did what the teachers told you to do in high school. But now you're not being a man of your word and you're not doing what you say you have to do. How do you think you're going to escape the matrix if you're not doing what you have to do, which you know deep down you know is your purpose, but you're not doing it? You listen to what teachers had to say to you for fucking 12 years. Frankly, you have to be a man of your word. You have to be accountable for your own actions, or else you're not going to make it very far. You're going to procrastinate all day. You're going to have these distractions and care about everyone else and not yourself. I hope this can motivate and inspire you, and you've learned a thing or two, and you can take action on this like blueprint. Because I wish the younger me had access to this sooner. Because I was making the same mistakes as you, bro. I was doing all these bullshit habits. Well, I was prioritizing them all before the actual work. And I didn't make that much progress. Yeah, maybe got a little bit healthier, maybe built a little bit more muscle, but in terms of like growing as a person and improving my self-development, like being able to record videos, being able to like start just improving my skills, like editing videos, recording myself, being able to speak better, etc. That shit took ages. And when I started to take action on it, progress went insane. I've made more progress in the last 2 months than I did my last like 20 years I've been alive. Just because I took action on the most essential task. And I hope you can too. Number 3, journaling. Become aware of your thoughts. I know I just said do the essential task first. Obviously, don't wake up first thing and journal. Journaling is a good habit to do every single night because it kind of prepares you for the next day. It makes you become aware of like what you have to do, how you're feeling internally, if you're making progress or not, because you can like write down, like journal about, okay, today I did this, blah, blah, blah. Journaling's a hack, especially doing it the night before, like before you're going to go to bed. I have my journal here. I write down a gratitude journal. I've spoken about that before in my other videos, but I just write a bunch of shit then before I'm about to go to sleep, because then I wake up in the morning and I'm just more aware of what I have to do. Most people don't journal and before they go to bed, they're just scrolling, worrying about everyone else's life, worrying about all other external factors which they can't control. And then they wake up in the morning, or sorry, they're probably watching like a bunch of motivational videos the night before, like Andrew Tate, Hamza, all this shit, which makes you feel really motivated at night. But then you go to sleep, you wake up, what happens? You're back in the same cycle. You wake up, check the time. You've already woken up later than the time you set out for yourself. Now you don't have that free time to focus on your side hustle. So now you got to go to 9 to 5. You feel like shit. You just keep checking the time. You want to go home. End up going home at like 6 p.m. Frankly, you feel like you've wasted the whole day and you feel like you've worked hard. So this gives you the excuse now to engage in like instant gratification activities like watching TV, eating shit. You might go to the gym, but today's your 5th rest day of the week, so you go gym tomorrow. Just because you didn't journal, and you probably have low tests as well, but we spoke about that. If you can get into the habit of journaling every night, start to organize your mind, something you can control. Start to improve your mental health. Start to be able to see progress. Okay, today I did this. Let's go. I'm gaining momentum. If you can get in the habit of starting to journal, You'd think when everything's more organized, like your brain's more organized, you'd think you will be more productive. You'd think you wouldn't procrastinate all day, would you? Because frankly, you know what you have to do compared to not knowing what you have to do. I sound stupid saying this because it's like stuff we should all know, but younger me didn't know this literally 2 years ago. It's so common sense, but I didn't know this. That's why when I talk about it with like a lot of passion, because I wish I could just scream at younger Adrian and tell him, do this. Stop doing this. Stop playing video games. Stop doing that. That's why you're not progressing, bro. This is the blueprint. Testosterone, deep work routine, journal. What do you think's going to happen with your productivity? It's going to skyrocket. Procrastination will be non-existent. Your mental health is going to be improved greatly because you're starting to talk to yourself more. You're starting to actually listen to your thoughts and attack them instead of stressing too much about stuff you can't control. When you can start to focus on the internal, externally, you start to show off a more confident version, right? Everyone worries about, oh, I wonder what they're thinking about me. Yeah. Bro, if you can worry about your mental health, if you can start journaling, if you can start increasing your tests, stop stressing about the external bullshit because sooner or later, they're going to start see you. They're going to start looking at you and be like, they're going to start looking at you and be like, fuck, he's made so much progress. How does he focus like that, bro? How does he speak to a camera? How does he do this? How does he do that? How? I don't get it. Because you did the work. You followed everything I said. You followed everything I told you to do. You stopped watching all these other shit videos and just actually took action. You journaled. You ate healthy. You worked out. You established a deep work routine. And that's how you killed procrastination. Quick actionable step for you. Ask yourself, what is the one thing that is making you lose your focus during periods when you want to do work? Is it your phone, environment, your physical health? Whatever it is, make a conscious effort to improve as much as you can in that specific area as soon as possible. If you always feel tired, good, go to sleep early. That's how you can take action tonight. Most people say to themselves, oh, I can't take action, I'm too tired after work, but then they sleep like 6 hours. Okay, your actionable step is to go to bed an hour earlier than you used to. Problem solved. You're probably going to have 20% more energy. What is distracting you the most? Is it your phone? Is it your environment? Is it your physical health? For me, it used to be my phone, but now I have it in another room on airplane mode. Doesn't make any noise. Physically can't grab it. It's not within reach. It's not blasting with all messages from like my friends' group chats. I only check my phone once I'm past like my deep work. Once it's like 2 p.m. It's currently 8:45 a.m. This is my second video I've recorded. What's your excuse? Ask yourself, what is the one thing that's making you lose focus? And obliterate that, all right? I hope this advice was valuable and that it motivates and gives you the education you need to kill procrastination. Leave a comment about any other hacks I didn't mention down below. Like and subscribe for more videos about self-improvement, and I'll see you in the next video. Whoop!